Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. We have got another what's for dinner for you guys. These are meals that we had this past week, but we are missing one. We are missing last Sunday's. I just totally forgot to film a clip, but it was just me and Winston for Sunday night and Monday night. So we ended up just doing some grilled cheese and I ate some leftovers. But for Monday night, Winston wanted to help me cook, so we made some homemade, well, semi-homemade pizzas. On Tuesday night, we did some chili dogs. I didn't film how I did it because it's super easy. Just a couple cans of chili, boiled up some hot dogs, and then I just put a bunch of cheese options out there. And then we got our buns, and we have a bag, like a sorted bag of chips to choose from. And Winston and I made some cookies. Super easy dinner, and really cheap and delicious. On Wednesday night, I did Italian beef subs. I have made this before on my channel. I will have the recipe linked down below for you guys. I will be sharing this recipe again in a couple weeks in a crockpot video. I will not have a crockpot video tomorrow. I only did one crockpot recipe this week, so I'm going to wait and add a couple more into it. On Thursday night, we did $1 Million spaghetti. It has been a long time since I've made this. It's super delicious. I will have some sort of a recipe linked down below. Y'all know me. I didn't follow a full recipe. I just kind of put it together. But to start off, you just need to start boiling your water for your noodles, and you need to be cooking up your ground beef. We just took some leftover hoagie buns and hot dog buns from the previous meals and opened that up and just put some butter and some garlic powder on top to serve along with our spaghetti. Once your ground beef is cooked through and you have drained the grease, you will just add in your 1 jar of spaghetti sauce. When the water comes up to a rolling boil, you want to add your pasta in to nice salty water. You want to make sure your pasta is cooked in like ocean salt water. Once your noodles are cooked to al dente, you will drain the water, and then you will add in your ricotta cheese and some cream cheese. Just mix it together well until it's all well combined and the cheeses are melted. And you're just going to layer it up kind of like a traditional lasagna. I just put a little bit of extra spaghetti sauce on the bottom so that way nothing sticks or burns. And then I'm going to put some of the noodles down, half of the noodles down, add half of the beef, add some cheese, and then just repeat that layer again till all your ingredients are gone. I just cooked this in the oven at 350 for about 30 minutes. Here is what it looks like when it is done. This was super delicious. I got it a little nice and toasty on top. That way we had some crunchy cheese, which is our favorite. And then there is the garlic bread. This was super easy to put together, and it was really delicious. Something different than your everyday spaghetti. Luke cooked us up some fajita quesadillas on the Blackstone. We have got some thinly sliced ribeye, we've got some thinly sliced chicken thighs, and then we have 2 green peppers and 2 onions. He is just going to get those all cooked up on the Blackstone, and then we will build our quesadillas. Here is the seasonings that he used for the protein and veggies. For the quesadillas, I picked up the large flour tortillas, and then we have some nacho taco blend cheese and some hot pepper blend cheese. Once everything was cooked through, he pulled it off and put it on one of his gray trays to have on the side. That way it's easy for him to fill them. And then he put some extra butter down on the griddle and laid his soft shells down. And then he's just going to start loading them up, adding cheese, adding meat, veggies, whatever. Of course, I did chicken and cheese. Winston just did cheese, and then he made kind of a mixture for him and Grover. Here's what they look like when they are all done. Y'all, they were so good. Literally just like a Mexican restaurant, I swear. There's just something about cooking these on the Blackstone. I swear they are so good. So we served it along with some crock-pot cheese dip. I will have that recipe video linked down below for you guys. I just shared that. We also did some salsa minute rice. I'll have that recipe linked. And then we just had our toppings. We had chips. It was so good. I saved the best for last. We did a fish fry on a Saturday night. Luke went fishing on Friday, and so he caught a bunch of crappie, and we also thawed out some tilapia because we weren't sure if we were going to have enough to feed everybody with just the crappie. But y'all, it was so good. But to go along with that, I sliced up some potatoes real thin so we could have fish and chips. We also did hush puppies and mozzarella sticks, and it was so good. Here is the breading that we used. It's Slap Ya Mama's, the Cajun fish fry. I will try to find it on Amazon and have it linked in my shop, but he is just taking and coating the fish, every piece, and then just putting it in that full pan. We've got the oil heating up outside on the back deck, so y'all can see that in a little bit. We're getting everything prepped so that way it's easy for us just to get to frying. We started off with doing the chips first. That way we got those done and out of there. They only took a couple minutes in the fryer, and that's it. When those came out, I sprinkled them with some Badia Complete. You want to sprinkle and season them as soon as they come out where they still have a little bit of oil on them, so that way that seasoning sticks. And of course, you just season with your heart what you know your family is going to enjoy, but that Badia Complete gives it really good flavor. Here is the brand of hush puppies that we picked up. We got those at our local Houchins down the road. They were pretty good. They weren't like, oh my gosh, amazing, but I would buy them again and eat them again. I really need to work on like a homemade version. And then we also did some breaded mozzarella sticks. Now that all of that's done, we're going to go ahead and start dropping the fish. We let it get back up to temp and we're dropping it. It literally took like a couple minutes for each piece to cook, so it took no time. I did have my oven on like warm to keep everything warm while we were waiting on the fish. But y'all, it was so good. And we weren't sure how the tilapia was going to turn out because I've never deep fried tilapia. That's just something that we've always baked. And y'all, it was so good. If you have been curious about frying tilapia, if you've never done it, it was amazing. But the star of the show is definitely this crappie. He did it so good. I was so happy he went fishing. I said, you can go fishing anytime you want to. The crappie was amazing. So here is just everything laid out. We did have ketchup on the table. It was just so good. And that is it, y'all. That wraps up this week's What's for Dinner video. I really hope you enjoyed these super easy and delicious weeknight meals. Remember, it doesn't have to be fancy, just as long as your family is fed. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.